On behalf of the University of Strathclyde, I would like to welcome you to the Barony Hall for this congregation for the conferment of degrees. This is a day of celebration for you, our graduates, for your family and friends, and for the staff of the university. Now, these events are sometimes known as commencement ceremonies, as a signal that they mark a beginning rather than the end. And it's in that spirit that we celebrate graduations at Strathclyde. In a few moments, it will be my privilege to cap each graduand. The capping ceremony has ancient roots as a public rite of passage and a mark of achievement. For each of our graduands, it's a sign that they are part of a proud tradition of world-changing scholars at Strathclyde, stretching right back to the Scottish Enlightenment. Enjoy the ceremony. I declare this congregation open and invite Mr. Roy Bowers to introduce our honorary graduand, Olivia Giles.
My Lord and Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you Olivia Giles. Olivia graduated as a lawyer in 1987 and went on to become a partner in a law firm in Edinburgh, where she specialised in commercial lending, development and leasing. In February 2002, she contracted meningococcal septicemia and very rapidly became critically ill. She was in a coma for 4 weeks, and after developing gangrene, both her lower arms and lower legs had to be amputated in order to save her life. She spent the next 9 months in hospital being rehabilitated and learning to walk again using prosthetic limbs. Since her recovery, she has raised very significant funds for meningitis charities, and in 2007 established her own charity, 500 Miles, to support the development and delivery of prosthetics and orthotics services in Malawi and Zambia, supplying modern artificial limbs and braces for the poor of these countries. The impact of her work is not, however, restricted to the provision of these devices. To help build in-country capacity, which is the key to sustainability and long-term success, her charity also sponsors the training of African prosthetists and orthotists. Through the work of her charity, Olivia is having a genuine and positive impact on the socio-economic prospects of people with disability in this region. She has received a number of awards for her support for meningitis charities and for her charitable work in providing support to people with disabilities in Africa, including an OBE in 2010 and the Robert Burns Humanitarian Award in 2015. This university has a long history of educating prosthetists and orthotists. The National Centre for Prosthetics and Orthotics, which is now part of the Department of Biomedical Engineering, enrolled its first students as far back as 1973. Olivia served on the advisory board of the National Centre for many years and contributed to a major review of the prosthetics and orthotics curriculum, which resulted in, amongst other things, the development and introduction of a new professional skills class. The aim of this class is to foster a person-centred approach to clinical practice and to develop students' interpersonal and communication skills. Olivia engages with our prosthetics and orthotics undergraduate students every year, discussing openly the challenges associated with her own rehabilitation and the importance of person-centred care. Her contribution is a genuine inspiration to students and staff alike, and I believe is one of the most important lectures that the students receive during their undergraduate degree. She has at all times been keen to engage with staff and students and was appointed as a visiting professor to the Department of Biomedical Engineering earlier this year. There is potential for broader impact at university level through sharing of her personal experience and through dissemination of her inspirational story across the student staff body, particularly to those affected by or concerned with disability issues. We envisage that our relationship with Olivia will continue and deepen through our mutual desire to have an impact where there is clear need. Her knowledge of doing business in Africa will be invaluable in creating research collaborations and gaining government support. We hope that some of our students may, in due course, have the opportunity to work with her charity in Africa and experience which, like the Mukti project in India, is viewed by biomedical engineering staff and students as valuable and inspirational. It is with great pleasure, therefore, my Lord and Chancellor, that with the authority of Senate, I ask you to confer upon Olivia Giles the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa.
I create you Doctor of the University, honoris causa.
Chancellor, graduands, honoured guests, what a special day. I'm delighted and extremely honoured to be sharing it with you, particularly because I know that a number of you are graduating in prosthetics and orthotics, a profession which has obviously become very important for my quality of life. Your graduation day is very special. It's a real watershed in your life. It's a time for looking back and reflecting on what you've done. And it's a time to celebrate your achievements. In Scotland, we're not really very good at celebrating our own and other people's achievements. We don't like boastful people who blow their own trumpets. But I think that there's a world of a difference between puffed up arrogance and self-satisfaction, and simply being very confident in who you are and what you're about, and in wanting to push to make the most of your opportunities in life. So yes, you really must celebrate today, but tomorrow it will be time to look forward. What shall we do with the wonderful opportunities that these degrees open up for us? You've worked hard, but you're incredibly fortunate to find yourself on this springboard, equipped with these passports to an enhanced future full of exciting personal choices and chances. But how will you use your individual opportunities to make the world a better place for other people out there? I strongly believe that if we're given an opportunity to do something, we have the obligation to try. With the opportunity comes the obligation. If we're lucky enough to live in a peaceful country in relatively prosperous times, with personal security, comfort, and a chance to learn, surely we must seize and recognise our individual opportunities to grow, to extend our knowledge, to develop our expertise, and to hone our skills. I don't think that it's egocentric or self-serving to expand your horizons, to set your goals high, to nurture your talents, to maximise your potential. If you accept that your first duty is to yourself, if you are true to yourself, and if you push and stretch yourself to achieve all that you can as an individual, you will in fact be far better equipped to be a potent and valuable force for good in our society and for the advancement of others, not least by the example that you set. I think that we owe it not just to ourselves, but to the world that we live in, to be the best that we can be. And your Strathclyde University education is your latest foundation for that. I am a huge fan of Nelson Mandela, and I really love it that Glasgow was the first city in the world to confer the honour of freedom of this city on him while he was still in prison. In his inaugural address, he quoted a poem by Marianne Williamson. It's called Our Deepest Fear, and these are the best bits. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who are we to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. And as you let your light shine, so you unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. That's not about being boastful. That's simply about being who you are and all that you can be in the sure and certain knowledge that you are enough. Enough for whatever opportunities you choose with a whole heart and with courage. I think we instinctively know which opportunities in life we should choose. It's the ones which really mean something to you, strike a chord in you, inspire you, make you want to raise your game. It's the very ones which trigger the deepest sense of obligation in your conscience. You know the ones where you just know even fleetingly that this is something that you can and ought to do. Something that you, with your unique set of skills, talents, interests, and wherewithal, might really be able to achieve something and make a difference. When you sense your opportunity in your heart, I think in that very same moment you create your obligation to try. If you glimpse it and it fills you up even for a second, it was only you who brought that opportunity to life, and so I think that you owe it not just to yourself but to the world you live in to take on the implicit challenge in it. And of course, the opportunities which light up our brightest visions and trigger the deepest sense of obligation in our consciences are always going to be the toughest, scariest opportunities. But they are also the only opportunities which will drive you right to the limits of your potential in your short time on this planet. My close brush with my own mortality has made me realize the transience of our opportunities in this life, and that this life is not a practice run for some other life that we're going to have. The poem I quoted from is called Our Deepest Fear. My deepest fear for us all is that looking back in 10 years' time, we will be able to see and hear the shiny, sweet-sounding opportunities which twinkle and tinkle within our very easy reach today, and wonder what it was that stopped us from taking them. Graduands, I'm sure that you join me in thanking Strathclyde University for our degrees conferred today, and for the opportunity and the corresponding obligation to use them out in the world, to let your light shine brightly.
My Lord and Chancellor, in the name of the University and by the authority of Senate, I present to you these students. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for research in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, Siyarul Hifi Sayam bin Ahmed Jamil. Heather Iona Black. Craig Simpson. For research in the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, Noor Eliani Binti Ezani. Megan Elizabeth Heather Cooley. Erika McLaughlin. for research in the Department of Design, Manufacture, and Engineering Management. Ali Said Shanoun Al-Hashmi. Banan Said Maluamen. For the degree of Master of Research in Biomedical Engineering with Biomechanics, Akiola Anna Tole. For the degree of Master of Science in Engineering Project Management, Karen Anderson. Kay Ballantyne. Suzanne Beveridge. Alexander Roskavy. Ryan Hall. Jeffrey Lloyd Hunt. Callum James Kerr. Adam John Merwood. Philip James Sherry. Gillian Wilson. In sustainable engineering, architecture and ecology, Harman Panchal. Nin Su Mon Win. In urban design, Yasir Alawat. Martin Fleischmann. Jordan Andrew Howard. Anastasia Ishikova. Yuan Li. Rafaela Moiseus. T. Tverdiak. In architectural design for conservation of built heritage, Sena Himanshu Kishnatwala. Shu Yi-Ng. In biomedical engineering, Ansu Joseph Aramatanan Rayalil. Philippa Jane Audley. Maria Bompoli. Matthew Charles Angus Carcer. Idongesit Festus Ekerete. Eleni Farmaki. Marissa Grazer. Jessia Amy King. Hannah Caitlin Lamont. Benjamin Peter Ronald Lemon. Michael Colin Mahlerlan. Sofia Pistoni. Harusa Said. Chiara Tarangi. Alazar Tesfai Teki. In biomedical engineering with biomechanics, Rafael de Castro Acua. Natalie Wortlek. Mahna Siddiq. Lindsay Isabel Steele. Alistair Alexander George Tweedy. In biomedical engineering with cell and tissue engineering, Sean Faruqi. Marie Valentine Rodriguez. Paul Vincent Williamson. In medical devices, Daniel Eugenio Ventura. In rehabilitation studies, Michela Catania. In environmental engineering, Brainy Harding. Adam Joseph Cayley. Presley McQuire. Constance McKay. Kenneth McLaren. Christopher Paul Misse. Kabir Moi Muntakata. In environmental entrepreneurship, Matthew Akwale Nina. Haoyang Wang. Junxing Zhao. Liming Zhao. In civil engineering, Kieran Joy Boyd. Christopher William Green. Alexis Regas Joseph Marchant. Ryan George Morrow. In civil engineering with geoenvironmental engineering and project management, James Alexander Koppel. In civil engineering with geotechnical engineering and project management, Jenna Doherty. Helen Christina Martin. Jamie Gordon Slater. In civil engineering with structural engineering and project management, Ibtisam Ahmed Ali. Andrea Isabel Schulschak Graides. Amir Hussein Kazamian. Hong Hang Nguyen. Leslie John Angus Simpson. Kieran Davis Spears. Taylor Ann Stevenson. In civil engineering with water engineering and project management, Shi Zhao Keo. In sustainability and environmental studies, Anagnopoulos Morozizis Nicholas Orestis. Lauren Doyle. Kenneth Hawthorne. Catalan Jacob Shizmaidia. Mark Anthony Mackenzie. Laura Moore. Andrew Scott Muir. Francisca Elizabeth Pandolfi. Alistair Robertson. In hydrogeology, Mark James Edison. Didier Haidt Alvarado. Rona Elizabeth Cartwright. Natasha Coven. Limbakani Chitsande Banda. Sarah Nordgren Clausen. Salvatore Crisi. Peter James Deenen. Caroline Eleanor Hochman. Lucas Jack Hans Jacobs. Blair William Kilpatrick. Daniel Malin Martin. Alex Peacock. Donald John Charles Robertson. Holly Beth Small. Shauna Simon. In environmental health sciences, Rebecca Jane Brewster. Donald Anton Ede. In mechatronics and automation, Pablo Francisco Jose Carano. Pierre Guglielmi. Zafir Martin Sora. In operations management in engineering, Christabel Borg. Kimberly Busuttil. C. Chen. Christopher Richardson. Alexandros Vilopoulos. In supply chain and operations management, Moed Reaz Ahmed. Sabine Foynes Barson. Lee Judo. In supply chain and logistics management, Nasser Sahat Al-Subai. Jakob Jose. In supply chain and procurement management, Zoe Leslie Brown. Alexandra Buchanan. Said Farjat Ali Burkari. Stephanie Irvin. Ina Mondal. Chitipung Samangnete. Amy Louise Thompson. In Global Innovation Management, Aalborg, Philip Daniel Stuber. In Global Innovation Management, Hamburg, Leonard Christoph Hanen Moller. Andibuka Oyetonet Malomo. David Ost. In advanced manufacturing, technology and systems, Robert Campbell Dundas Beveridge. Craig Donald Hansman. Saman Jarvat Corney. Roderick Lyle. Aaron Marshall. Shimazi Marshall Onyewu. David Scott. Panida Bisonsaya. In design engineering, Nicoletta Alexaki. Steve Joyce. In Design Engineering with Sustainability, Rafael Copeni. Carla Guevara Virea. Michael Leckie. Victor Lara Suarez. In Design Engineering with Advanced Product Development, Robert Aguios. Lynn Frances Sori. John Paul Sultana. In Product Design, Sakib Ahmed. Livia Picard. Kim Brandon Frank White. For the degree of Master of Architecture in Advanced Architectural Design, Merit Boljar. Annabella Joy Brading. Kirsty Marita Sinclair Kader. Ross Cameron. Kieran Andrew Dick Doyle. Jennifer Ann Freeman. Louis Michael Gallagher. Erin Gilroy. Megan Louise Garrison. Craig Huggins. Natalie Hristova. Elizabeth Ellis Hunter. Tryon Jakob. Lauren Margaret Elizabeth Izzet. Jonita Karablikova. Anastasia Carvela. Joanna Catherine Kinloch. Christos Kolakides. Ingrid Andrea Kovacs. Win Mar Kayao. Pachalis Christopoulos. Lee Young-in. San Hern Leo. Luke Lim Kong Yong. Taina Lund Ricard. Ryan McComish. Shona Maeri McVicker. Sandra Diana Mostis. Silvia Martinova Ninova. Mara Faisal Ramadan. Raminta Razaskai. Laura Satterwait. Victoria Scott. Vasilios Semsis. Paulina Alexandra Stachowicz. Barbara Vecchioni. Karina Hristova Velikova. In Architectural Design International, Audrey Chan-Chu Sin. Chu Mi Kun. Chua Merci. Michelle Ko Hui Tin. Lai Song Yi. La Wei An. Adeline Su Yi Lee. Lee Cha Kun. Liu Shi Wei. Yi Tang. Tang Choujian. For the degree of Master of Engineering in Civil and Environmental Engineering, Grant Hardy. In Production Engineering and Management, Stuart John Taylor. In Sports Engineering, Carmen Kuminski. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Masood Esmali. In Product Design Engineering, John Shield. Brian Thompson. In Sports Engineering, Liam Jobini. Connor Patrick McEwen. Jonathan Leonard Tide. Dominic Gerartis. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Architectural Studies, Sarah Mallory Ali. Radostina Borisova. Bernard Angelos Quatera. In Prosthetics and Orthotics, Rozol Azam Muhammad. In Product Design and Innovation, Amy Louise Garner. Kiara Simpson. For the postgraduate diploma in Advanced Architectural Design, Khalid Ismail Ali. Chong Kar Moon. Georgina Rose Coleman. Gina Marie Colley. Diane Corbett. Joanna Marie Coven. Finley Muir-Geddes. Zhu Won Liu. Corey O'Reilly. Amy Trainer, Rebecca Trainer, in Architectural Design International, Su Wee Lun, in Biomedical Engineering, Konstantinos Marios Masilis, in Global Innovation Management, Nurul Faria Binti Kahar, in Product Design, Ankit Puri,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, but most of all, graduates, as we can now call you, it's a real pleasure to welcome you here to the Barony Hall, one of the jewels in Strathclyde's crown. Now, rightly, our graduates have been centre stage, and I would like to begin my address today by congratulating you once again on your academic achievements. Your hard work has paid off, and it's now been recognised in front of your families, friends, and the staff who taught and supported you during your time here. We know just how much work you had to put in to get here today. The late Muhammad Ali once said, "The fight is won or lost far away from witnesses, in the gym, out on the road, long before I dance under those lights." And you know, there's a symmetry between success in sport and academic success. In both, only a few see the hard work required to triumph. Our gym is the library, the laboratory, the lecture theatre, and your tutorial. And today, under the lights of this magnificent venue, we celebrate your efforts and your achievements. Well done. In just a few minutes' time, you'll be asked to join the academic procession as it makes its way down the aisle. Now, this invitation symbolises the fact you're no longer students, you're full members of the academic community of Strathclyde. It's an important moment for you all. The class of 2017 is graduating at a time of considerable global change in Scotland, in the UK, and internationally. There is no question that challenges lie ahead for us all, but as a member of the Strathclyde family, you belong to a large and ever-growing worldwide community which has shared ethos of tolerance and understanding and a desire to make a positive difference. Whatever you choose to do in life, remember you possess the most valuable assets anyone can have in today's world: knowledge, the ability to innovate, and the capacity to use your talents for the good of society. As graduates of a socially progressive university, you have a competitive advantage, having been equipped with the skills, the know-how, and the life experiences to positively influence and shape the world around you. You know, in Scotland, we are fortunate in having a higher education system which is the envy of the world. Our country rightly invests in education for all. Education broadens the mind. It creates opportunities for individuals and societies. And as Strathclyders, we carry a sense of duty to use what we've learned wisely and for the good of others. And the desire to make a positive impact in the world comes naturally to graduates of this university. We've only to look at the achievements of those who've gone before us for inspiration. To John Anderson, our founder, who established this university for the good of mankind. To George Birkbeck, who introduced free classes on mechanics for Glasgow's tradesmen. To the world's first oilman, Paraffin Young. To the missionary and explorer, David Livingstone. And to John Logie Baird and Lord Reith, whose work in television brought us visual marvels that they could hardly have dreamt of. And in the present day, we look to Dame Eilish Angiolini, a pioneer in Scottish justice as the country's first female Solicitor General and later its first female Lord Advocate. And to Sir Tom Hunter, one of the most successful entrepreneurs in Scottish history and a philanthropist who's used his wealth to the great benefit of others, as we recently saw in the charity dinner organised by his foundation and attended by former US President Barack Obama. Now, I'm sure you will have been given lots of advice on how to make the best of your lives. Some you will rightly ignore. Some might stick with you, but you know, most you're going to have to learn for yourself. Robert Louis Stevenson put it well when he said, "Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant." To reach this point in your lives today, each of you will have travelled a different journey. For some, the path will have been relatively easy, for others, more difficult. But I'm certain of one thing: none of you would be here without the active support of your family and friends. They've picked you up when you've been down, they've encouraged you when you needed it, and they're here to support you once again today, proudly watching as you cross the stage with broad smiles, and I did notice the odd tear in an eye here and there. They're celebrating today not just because you're almost off the payroll, although there may be an element of that, but because you carry with you their hopes and dreams, their confidence that you can make this a better world. For the past half hour or so, their applause has rung in your ears. I'd like to invite our graduates to show their appreciation for the support of their family and friends. We will actively keep in touch with you through our alumni and communication teams, and I would ask that you too please stay in touch with us. We'd love to hear about your achievements as you progress through your lives and careers, and we look forward to hearing from you again. The advice and guidance given by the alumni help to provide the first-class education and student experience you all had at Strathclyde. I now ask that you think of those who follow in your footsteps. The university will contact you in 15 months to invite you to participate in the UK-wide graduate outcomes survey to let us know about any work, further study or other activities you've been engaged in since leaving university. Now, I touched earlier on some of the key figures who've helped create the University of Strathclyde. You can tell a lot about the values of an organisation by looking at its roots. And Strathclyde traces its lineage back to 1796, when Anderson brought it into being. It was the only Scottish university founded during the Enlightenment, and it embodies Enlightenment principles of reason, tolerance, and equality. Anderson believed in useful learning, and his commitment to taking knowledge and using it for the greater good is the motivating force which gives Strathclyde its momentum today. It can be seen in our business school, which was named Business School of the Year in the prestigious UK Times Higher Education Awards. It can be seen in our Advanced Forming Research Centre, which sets new standards in design and manufacturing, and which has more than doubled in size to meet industry demand. It could be seen in our £89 million Technology and Innovation Centre, which is transforming the way academics collaborate with business, industry and the public sector to bring global competitive advantage to Scotland. TIC, as it's fondly known, is a tangible sign of the university's commitment to world-class research and ensuring outcomes of the maximum benefit to society and the economy. These represent a small sample of the many innovative projects and initiatives led by our world-class academic and professional services colleagues who are taking new knowledge and using it to solve problems in industry, in the classroom and in boardrooms. And I'm especially pleased we're developing our campus to enable us to do even more. Our business school's flagship building has been transformed with a £23.2 million investment. We're about to begin work on a £60 million teaching and learning hub and a £31 million sport, leisure, health and wellbeing centre. That brings our total expenditure on the estate to £650 million in this decade alone. So too has it been a year for the faculty, and here are just a few examples which demonstrate this. Student Joe Gibson, Electronic and Electrical Engineering, was named the overall winner of the Telegraph STEM Awards for his design for an aircraft carrier of the future. He was also the winner in the Defence Technology category. Professor Ashraf Salama, head of Strathclyde's Department of Architecture, was awarded the International Union of Architects Jean Shumei Prize for excellence in architectural education and criticism. He received the award in recognition of his teaching, research and impact. A Strathclyde project that aims to reduce antibiotic resistance has received a Longitude Prize Discovery Award. The award is supporting the researchers in their quest to create a microchip device that can quickly tell doctors the correct antibiotic to prescribe. The device is being developed by the Strathclyde team called the microplate. It will identify a bacteria's vulnerability to a range of antibiotics using highly sensitive electric measurements. Product design and engineering student Merlin Kafka was awarded the Incorporation of Hammerman of Glasgow's Prince Philip Prize in its 50th anniversary year. He was praised for his final year project in which he designed a refillable shampoo bottle that could be topped up with liquid contained within food-grade, water-soluble packaging. The bottle can be kept indefinitely, leading to zero waste. That is why our graduates are so highly prized by companies looking to recruit the best talent to drive their businesses forward. That is why world-class companies such as Rolls-Royce, GSK and Boeing are investing in Strathclyde. That is why we are leading research in energy, health, manufacturing and technology. Our success is in no small part due to the collective talent, effort and commitment of our staff, the 3,200 colleagues who are pulling together to deliver one vision, a leading international technological university. Like me, they are very proud of your achievements, and I know that the class of 2017 will demonstrate the power of useful learning. I know you will make your dreams come true, and I know you will make a difference to the world in which we all live. Thank you. I now declare closed this congregation for the conferment of degrees, and I would like to invite our graduates to join the academic procession. Would family and friends please stay behind until the procession has left the building, and then, subject to the weather not having deteriorated again, please join us in the Lord Todd building for refreshments. Please would you be upstanding.